The 2011 Norway massacres were two sequential lone wolf terrorist attacks committed by a 32-year-old Norwegian far-right terrorist against the Norwegian government and a Workers' Youth League summer camp, which ended up being the deadliest attack in Norway since World War II, claiming a total of 77 lives. The lone wolf shooter had lived with his mother in Oslo, the capital of Norway, and had reportedly claimed to have begun the planning of terrorist attacks in 2002 at the age of 23. Initially, he had already had a clean criminal record, hunting license, and 2 guns, including a Benelli Nova 12-gauge pump-action shotgun and a .308 bolt-action rifle. After a failed attempt at purchasing firearms in the Czech Republic, the shooter had decided to obtain a semi-automatic rifle and a Glock pistol legally in Norway. Upon returning to Norway, the shooter obtained a legal permit for a .223 caliber Ruger Mini 14 semi-automatic carbine, stating it was for the purpose of hunting deer. From November of 2010 to January of 2011, he went up 15 training sessions at the Oslo Pistol Club, and by mid-January, his application to purchase a Glock pistol was approved. After detonating a bomb in central Oslo, the terrorist was able to board a ferry by dressing in a police uniform and using a fake identity stating to be a police officer from the Oslo Police Department. He then headed to the island of Utøya, which was the location of the Norwegian Labour Party's AUF youth camp, attended by approximately 600 teenagers. Once on the island, he signaled and asked people to gather around him before pulling weapons and ammunition from a bag and firing indiscriminately, killing and wounding numerous people. He first shot people on the island and later started shooting at the people swimming in the lake who were trying to escape. The mass shooting lasted for approximately an hour and a half, ending when a police special task force arrived and Breivik surrendered. Following the massacre, in a 2012 report, a commission tasked with drawing conclusions from the attacks had called for a ban on semi-automatic weapons, as well as reducing the number of firearms accessible to private persons and increasing background checks of people requesting firearms permits. Norway now plans to ban semi-automatic weapons as of 2021, which will mark a decade after the 2011 Oslo massacre. In Norway, lawmakers are making progress towards taking the necessary steps to prevent another tragedy from occurring, such as what happened in the Oslo massacre. Meanwhile, in the United States, it doesn't seem that any progress will be made to prevent similar tragedies from occurring here. Due to the easy accessibility of semi-automatic firearms to the general public, these tragedies are likely to continue to occur until stricter regulations of firearms are put into place. Given the progress that Norway has made to reduce firearm accessibility to prevent another tragedy from occurring, it would be a shame not to learn from the Norwegians so that we can prevent further tragedies from occurring here in the United States.